At the summit of Boot Jack Hill in Ridgeway, Pennsylvania, sits the headquarters of one of Elk County's most important resources, Dickinson Center Inc. As a provider of mental health services and an affiliate of Journey Health System, Dickinson Center takes tremendous pride in the role it plays in the community.
I might be biased, but I think that people would choose Dickinson Center because of the quality services we provide. Our staff they live and work in our communities that we serve, so they're passionate about taking care of people that live and work here. We put our services, we look at them as in three key domains: mental health services, intellectual developmental disability services, and children's prevention services. And within each of those three key domains, we have multiple services. We really pride ourselves on providing a full spectrum of services in the rural communities that we serve. Dickinson employs approximately 200 employees. Our primary service regions are Elk, Potter, McKean, Cameron, Forest, Warren, Clearfield, and Jefferson counties. A majority of our employees are in Elk County, so about 100 employees work out of our main office in Ridgeway. About 25 employees will work out of our new building in St. Mary's. So about 200 employees. We serve approximately 4,000 unduplicated individuals every year across all of the services we provide. So the programs can include, on the mental health side, our largest programs are our outpatient clinics and our psych rehab programs. On the intellectual disability side, our largest program is the residential program, so the group homes. And children's prevention services include SAP, signs of suicide, life, parents as teachers, and those programs.
So outpatient is kind of the entry point to most services. It's that basic individual therapy, group therapy, family therapy. We have a psychiatrist to provide psychiatric evaluations, medication management services. And so it's basically tailored with the therapist to whatever they might need to provide them with the support and to develop skills and things so they can get through their issues in life, whatever their stressors are, anywhere from real severe mental health disorders to life phase changes and adjustment issues. Trauma, we specialize in trauma a lot. We are considered a trauma-informed care center. And so that's one of the nice things that our therapists all are skilled at providing. In all three of our areas, we serve close to about maybe about 3,000 unduplicated, 2,000, 3,000 unduplicated individuals in all three of our outpatient locations and other outpatient programs. Well, Dickinson, for one, offers a broad spectrum of services, so we offer anywhere from like prevention all the way up to high intensity kind of levels of care. So we're able to kind of be more full service oriented. We are a trauma-informed care center, so that means that we have a lot of specializations in working with individuals with trauma, and that they're finding in research and things like that trauma is a real foundation of what causes and exacerbates a lot of things. We have high quality clinicians that have been here a long time. They have roots in the community, so they know small town life, they know rural community, and so they're able to really engage with individuals and be down to earth with them, but also help them with their service needs.
Crossroads offers group therapy, individual therapy, family therapy, psychiatric evaluations, and medication management. Although we're licensed as a mental health treatment program, we also provide education with contracts from the school districts in order to help keep kids caught up with their academic work. I've worked for Dickinson for 20 and a half years. I've actually been with Crossroads for the 19 years of its existence. I think people choose Dickinson's programs and Crossroads specifically due to some of the services that are available. There aren't a lot of other options, especially as it relates to a partial hospitalization program, and there are some kids who just need that type of environment, can't be successful in a regular school environment at that time, and doing cyber school or something like that, due to the emotional or behavioral health issues they have, they're less likely to be successful there. And we've heard over the years that truly it becomes a safe environment and a trusted environment. So I think that families choose that because it's someplace their kids can experience an all-day treatment program with staff that are supportive.
So our services are considered prevention, and we do not provide mental health treatment or diagnose, but we're helping students with things like coping skills, anger management, maybe coping with grief and loss, or separation, parent separation or divorce. We also help students with organizational skills or things that might be impacting their academic performance. I've been with Dickinson for 17 years. I started out in direct service, and the programs that I now oversee are elementary and middle high school based. They're prevention programs for students in grades K through 12. The elementary program that we offer to students in our local elementary schools is called the LIFE program, and we also incorporate a curriculum, an evidence-based curriculum, the Incredible Years curriculum. At the middle high school level, there's a state mandated program in every middle and high school in the state of Pennsylvania, the Student Assistance Program. And Dickinson is actually the mental health liaison or connection for the schools on that team. So that is the middle high school program. In conjunction with the Student Assistance Program, we provide suicide prevention services, which is universal education to students in the classroom in middle and high school grades. I think that one of the things that sets us apart as a provider is our communication along the continuum of the children's services that we offer. We really have a very good working relationship with the schools in our area, and although at the prevention level we don't provide treatment or mental health diagnoses, we are frequently connecting families and children with the services that do provide mental health treatment. And I do think that's truly something that sets us apart as a provider, is we want to ensure that students and families are supported as they perhaps go up the continuum and as they progress in their recovery and work their way back down.
So the Parents to Teachers program is an evidence-based early childhood home visiting program. So we work with families in Elk County. It can be any family that has a child from as young as prenatally up until kindergarten entry. So it's a wide gap. I love that program so much because whenever we work with the families, I let them know that early childhood, like children learn so much in that first year of life, those first couple years of life. Did you know from the Parents as Teachers program, they state that 80% of childhood brain development is done in the first 5 years of life. So those areas that we work with those children, we're really there to support the parent through those developmental milestones, trying to get them to achieve them. We'll do screenings on them, and if there's anything that comes back with that early identification, we can support them through the process and referring them off to other agencies in the community if they need support, as well as with the Parents as Teachers program. We also have groups where the families get to come and they can communicate and connect with other parents in our children's center. In there we do groups on Fridays. We typically have about anywhere from like 5 to 10 families come. It's a great opportunity for the little kids to engage with other kids. Parents can also come to some of our parent-only groups, and we'll provide childcare. I know that's definitely a barrier for some of these working families or even stay-at-home families, so it's definitely something we like to provide that opportunity for them. And in our Incredible Years parenting program, we provide that to families from as young as birth up until age 12. So it's another wide age group. They are a commitment. Some of them are as short as 8 weeks. Some of them go as long as 13 to 20 weeks, depending on the program and the age groups with the parents that we work with. We actually are facilitating a couple here now and upcoming where the parents can come here to the Community Education Center. We'll provide a meal, incentives, we'll give out something each week to the participants and have them come watch the vignettes, connect with one another. We've heard a lot of great positivity about the program with the facilitators, connecting with other parents. I know that one of the success stories that I asked one of my staff members is that they love the aspect of facilitating the program and watching the parents continue that on after the program was done, where the parents are meeting at their houses and still continuing that engagement with the other parents and their children. And then the last program I service is the Same Connect with Your Teen. That's very similar to the Incredible Years, but it's for parents of teens from ages 12 to 17. And again, that's the video segments that they get to come. We'll do discussions. We'll also provide a meal and the fun incentives throughout as well.